Hi, this is Atya here. Welcome to PhDpreneur, where we discuss PhD mindset in personal finance. So one of the questions was asked on this channel in the comment section about preparation for NET exam. And I see now that I have cleared it, I see many people around me trying to clear NET exam, thinking about clearing. Some only think about it, some actually work for it. I'll make a separate video about clearing NET exam myself, my journey and all that. In today's video, we will see about what mindset you need to have to clear NET exam. Okay, this applies to any exam, but since my expertise is with regard to this, so I would give you my suggestion based on this particular category. I got a new phone recently and I was going through my previous phone to see if there is anything I have to transfer, and I came across few affirmations which are related to exams, which I used to recite when I was preparing for NET exam. So I thought I have to make a video on this and share with you all. Let's understand what an affirmation is. Affirmation means that it is a sentence or a statement which is in present and it is positive. For example, if say suppose you are trying to become healthy or trying to lose weight, then your affirmation is I am healthy and wise. Okay, it has to be in the present tense, point number one. Second point, it has to be positive. So if you are trying to lose weight, then I have lost so much weight, this would be, for me at least, this would be a negative statement. So instead of that, I am at weight so and so, or I am healthy. So these kind of things. It is a proven model, okay, that thoughts get translated to emotions and then emotions lead to actions. So if you want to clear NET exam, then it will start with a thought. Now, if the thought is negative, then obviously the emotions generated from it will be negative and the actions also will be negative, and vice versa, of course. That is where affirmations come into play. If say suppose this model is flawed in your case, that means it is negative. So there are three ways to change about it. Alter the negative situation into positive, then you will start to think about positive thoughts and then positive emotions. But then for that, with this context, you will have to clear NET exam. That has not happened yet, so we are discarding that possibility. Second thing, to understand that reappraisal of the situation, that means the opportunity or the exam which is there, it is not associated with your worth. Just because you fail that exam does not mean you are a bad person. Just because you pass that exam does not mean you are a good person. That means the result and the person is separated. But then to have that kind of distinction at this stage, it's possible, but it may be difficult for a lot. At least it was difficult for me at the preparation. So the third situation is whatever is present now, shifting the attention to the positive aspect. Whatever anxiety or whatever thing you have about that exam, shifting the attention to a positive side. This is what affirmations do. So sometimes you will have self-doubt, sometimes you feel like others are achieving more than you. Now check this screen and I am going to say this. I have an innate ability to solve the problems which come in NET exams successfully. I am stronger than I think. I get the answers to my questions every time. NET exam is easy. This can be concluded from the high numbers which pass NET exam every year. Preparation for NET helps me to analyze situation, and this skill is critical for research. Just because a problem looks larger in size doesn't mean it's complex. This affirmation actually I had because we had, for life sciences, we had three parts: part A, part B and part C. Part C questions they look quite lengthy, but they are the easiest, and many of the students get intimidated looking at the length of the questions. So this I framed during that time. The more I revise, the faster I'll be able to finish my paper. What I think about myself is more important than what others think about me. Things turn into my favor when I give my best. The more I practice, the better I get at it, and my confidence level increases. Now, you may think that these statements may not be true. Our mind is in a negative loop. The default pattern of mind is negative. The more you recite it, the more you say it to yourself, the more these things will get imbibed in the psychology. To mindset only, there were two sections in my phone. One was this affirmations, one was game changers. What I mean by game changers is, game changers means facts. These are facts which may or may not be affirmations. So the first one is repetition breeds confidence. The more you revise, the more you practice, obviously the confidence is going to skyrocket. Means those kinds of emotions are generated which fuel those kinds of actions. Now for us, we had around 13 units. I didn't understand all of them. So if you are not understanding any unit, what is not under your control, you can go through it but don't leave it. What happens is, try to control things which you can't control with things you can control. That means you focus more on units that you understand, that you like, that you are able to practice questions on. If, say, suppose previous attempts you have not cleared, then where were the mistakes made? That you can document it, and that will help in increasing your confidence levels and also not making those mistakes again. Sometimes the level of work which is required is this much, but because of our attitude, the work level is this. Constantly increasing the work level and also realizing that the more you get into the groove, the more momentum it will get and the more you will be able to practice. So it is your endeavor to break your own record. If you have taken this mission to clear NET exam, then it makes more sense to give your best. If you are working out for 30 minutes, if you don't work out for full 30 minutes, you work out only for 15 minutes, you won't get the benefit of 30 minutes. It is as simple as that. If you have decided that you want to achieve this goal, then might as well give your best and try to clear it. This exam, like any other exam, there are some discomforts. If you are taking coaching, then if you are moving to a new place for that, then there will be some time will go in getting adjusted to that. If you are preparing from home itself, then around yourself there will be so many distractions. Then to overcome that, that would be another challenge. So having discomfort at the start has to be accepted. When I was preparing, I had this thinking that if I used to finish the chapters quite fast, revision and all. So if I finish it, then I used to have this, like, if I revise it fast, then I won't be able to revise it later because I must have already revised. When it comes to academics, there is no horizon. That means there is no end point. How much ever revision you do, there is no such thing as enough revision. So such kind of limiting beliefs will come in your own way. I will mention my exact strategy later in some of the videos. It is important that the mindset part is tackled. When you have to repeat these affirmations 3 times a day, look at yourself in the mirror, repeat it loudly. If you have partners in your room, then same strategy, you can do it mentally. You will feel much better and you will feel more aligned to your studies. Many of the times what happens, you get compared. If you are preparing for an exam, some of your batchmates might clear it first. Something negative can come. So if you feel behind in life, or if you feel behind, this is just in terms of thinking, but still it affects the results. I have made a video about feeling behind in life. Okay, I will link it in the end screen. If you wish to know more about affirmations, then I highly suggest a book, You Can Heal Your Life by Louis Hay. It's an absolute pleasure to read this book. Main gist I'll tell you, she has cured cancer with the help of affirmations. So if somebody can cure cancer with the help of affirmations, then NET exam is nothing in front of them. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.